Good afternoon, my name is Paul Suchuk. I'm the Executive Sous Chef here at the Fairmont Jasper Park Lodge. We're going to do this afternoon a little Barley Risotto, one of our CIM reception dishes. This is a very simple dish, really easy to make at home, a dish that you can plan ahead. All you got to do is pre-cook your barley. So we like to cook our barley in about 3 parts water to 1 part barley, and we just cook it till it's just al dente. We take it out here at the lodge for what we're going to do at CIN. We're actually going to take it and wrap it in, once it's cooked, we're going to wrap it in some cheesecloth, and then we're going to actually smoke it in our smoker with a little bit of smoke, so it gets this little smoky background. But if you don't have a smoker at home, you could do it on the barbecue. So we get our pan nice and warm on the stove, and then we're going to use a little bit of canola oil, and then we're going to add a little bit of butter. And we get the butter nice and frothy. And then we are going to add a little bit of our garlic, about a teaspoon and a half, and about a tablespoon and a half of shallots. And we're just going to sweat that out. Now what we want to do is let the flavors of the shallots and the garlic come out. So we want to build that base flavor, and then as we add our ingredients, we're going to keep building layers of flavors. That way when you're eating the dish, it's not one-dimensional, so you have a bit more flavor going through, and each bite kind of brings on new flavors, new nuances to the dish. So we're just going to let that cook for a second. And then we're going to take our barley, which we've pre-cooked and smoked, and we're going to add it in, but enough for a portion. And we just lightly saute that with the shallots and the garlic, just to coat everything and get it all coming together. A little bit of seasoning here at the beginning, and then it's always good to season a bit as you go. That way you don't have to season so much at the end and less risk of over salting. We'll add a little bit of chicken stock. You could use veg stock if you wanted to make this vegetarian, but I prefer chicken stock just for the flavor. Let that come together. Now the starches in the barley will thicken this up. This is a really easy dish, so we can pre-cook the barley, and then if you have all your ingredients cut up like this and ready to go, you can just pull it out. It takes literally 10 minutes once you get home to make a dish. You can add sliced beef to the top of this, sliced chicken. You could have your leftover barley. When you're done, you can make a soup with it as well. So there's lots of uses. If there's a little bit, don't worry about cooking the exact amount, because there's always kinds of a few extra uses for things lying around the house. So now that we got it nice and boiling here, it's starting, the starches and the barley starting to come out and come together. We're just going to add in some of the goat's cheese. It gives a real nice tang to this dish, really balances it out. And then we're just going to finish it with some scallions that we've thinly sliced. A little bit of chive. You bring it over, and then we're just going to put it in the bowl here like this. And then we like to top it off. Just take a little bit of the Sylvan Star Gouda, a nice microplane if you have one at home. If you don't, a peeler works really well as well. And that's our barley risotto, smoked barley risotto with goat's cheese, a little bit of scallion and fresh Sylvan Star Gouda.